Hey guys, what we have right here is my bill for the recent tax year. I'm self-employed and I pay my tax just like all the other hard-working members of Britain. HM Revenue and Customs. What a wonderful organisation. Now, I won't say I necessarily agree with the tax system, as most of the money is now simply a fraction of the interest on the national debt, which goes to the bankers and the private investors that help fund our illegal wars and all that other good stuff. But I pay my way, because if I didn't, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs would be banging on my door. However, as is often the case in our corrupt society, the corporations are allowed to get away with not paying their fair share of tax by filtering it through offshore accounts, tax havens, or George Osborne simply letting them get away with it in the case of Vodafone. Right now, we have the disabled being threatened with work and their evil benefits being stopped. We have masses of students protesting huge rises in tuition fees, and the country as a whole faces slave-like austerity measures to pay off debts created in our and our children's names. Your Majesty, if we have to foot the bill, then so do they.
Are the New World Order criminals! We should not submit to dehumanization. I don't know if any of you guys can tell me what's happening in this world. You don't have to do this. You can quit your jobs right now. You can tear those uniforms off, throw down your weapons, your big wooden sticks.
What do we have here then? We're at the train station and we're off to see Liam Dunn. Interestingly, he was the first person to wake me up to 9/11. When we were back at college, he used to talk about loose change, and I dismissed him to start with. But now I've got, so deep into all of this kind of information. But he's been kind enough to offer his film skills, so we'll probably be seeing more of him in the future. Okay, we are now here in Stamford with Liam Dunn, the camera guy.
Hello, yes, I'm the cameraman.
My train was bizarrely delayed because of a fatality. I'm not sure whether that was on the tracks or
I think it was just Mortal Kombat.
In the carriage, somebody just died, but
Mortal Kombat was on the train tracks.
Let's hope they're in a better place.
Definitely.
But we're here in Stamford today to spread a bit of truth.
It's shit weather as well.
Got the ye old megaphone in the bag.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what happens.
Yes, good luck, Keelan.
Look at all the nasty things the police might say we're doing, which we aren't.
It's like terrorist activity. That's brilliant. Yeah.
They used to be able to stop you just because they wanted to, but now they have to use section 43 and have reasonable cause, which is not using a video camera or shouting loudly.
That's not very deep either.
What on earth is this giant spike doing in the middle of Stamford? It's like a mini Stonehenge of seats.
Random.
It's not quite a pyramid. Maybe it's an obelisk.
It's the worst pyramid I've ever seen in my life. It's terrible.
Like I said, don't think of that.
Ye old British streets. Burton's and Dorothy Perkins. I was going to say Porkins. Not paying their tax, filtering it through offshore accounts. Plenty of people out today doing a post-Christmas shopping.
No police over there already.
All we're doing is handing out information in the public area. It's not a crime or an offence to do that. I mean, if it annoys him, fair enough.
At the end of the day, just to keep people happy.
No, that's fair, and I have erased it. I can prove I got rid of it, but I just didn't like the fact that he was calling us law breakers. That's why I got
Probably it's best if you just say, how about Julian? Because obviously I'm on record now, aren't I?
Only the floor. You're not on. You're talking
That's
right now.
it.
Your conversation.
Obviously I don't take into that at the end of the day. Okay, so all I'm saying is, instead of being sneaky like this, why don't you be up front?
We are up front. We were right there giving out free information in the public areas. It's not an offence to do that, you know.
You keep harping on about it's an offence to do it, it's an offence to do it. Got the red record button on when we were stood over there, okay? You've had your red record button on.
That's for this conversation, because you've obviously approached me, so I'm just, you know...
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, just keep everybody happy, stop having everybody getting a bit upset.
I mean,
You might want to
it's
adopt
kind of
a
funny,
different
it's just
approach.
free information in a public place. I mean, why would people get annoyed about things like that? There's cameras everywhere up here, isn't there?
At the end of the day, I know I'm being recorded now, you're recording somewhere stood over there, and I can keep reiterating, okay, we don't want a disturbance caused on the high street.
That's fair. That's
That gentleman was clearly upset,
no, that's fine.
okay, and he's voiced his opinion. We've come over, and instead of being up front, you decided to film us covertly at the end of the
That's
day.
because you approached me. It's not covertly, it's right here. This is, you know, it's a public place.
But I did, without getting into semantics with you, just because you've got a recording device.
Did any of these cameras, you know,
hear me
ask
out.
my permission?
Just hear me out. I don't know you're recording that. There's nothing to tell me I'm being recorded, either audio.
Well,
or
I'm saying
visually.
now, you are being recorded. The conversation
Okay.
has been recorded.
Okay.
I only noticed it's been recorded because of the red light that was emitting from the bottom. Okay?
Okay?
Well,
Fair enough.
there we go.
There is a general expectation that if you walk around a town centre anywhere, whether it's Wolverhampton, Birmingham or even Stamford, you will get recorded by CCTV. It's a general expectation society has. The same people, and I include myself, don't have an expectation that they'll be filmed by people
That's
such as
one
yourself.
rule for you then, isn't it? And one rule for the people.
No. I don't think so. And it doesn't matter what, you know, what the political persuasion is, it really doesn't matter. You know, it could be about anti-fox hunting, pro-fox hunting, whatever. That's not the issue. The issue is that you're recording people without them necessarily knowing.
Been able to deal with the major crime and all the other critical things that could happen, that hopefully won't happen. The fact is, in people's day-to-day lives, what's going to make the difference in terms of their opinion of policing is very much whether we listen to what their local concerns are, whether we do practical things to make them better, and of course we need to tell them what we've done in order to make sure they have that view.
Well, the camera was on me, to be fair.
I wasn't filming.
We're not out to film people, that's not the point, is it? I'm just giving out free information.
We're not going too further other than, obviously, came over just making sure you were alright. That was it.
Fair enough.
Okay, we saw two people, so clearly one person's been upset by it. Whilst I've been speaking, just making sure you're alright. A friend over here has been recording us, okay, by sound, which I happen to notice because of the red light. As soon as he stops recording, so I just said, well, how about if you just turn it off, you know what I mean? Keep that chap happy, because I'm still hanging around. Because we don't want a breach of the peace to occur. You've then decided to hit the red button.
Yeah. Which is well within my rights to do
fashion.
so. Yeah, but it's well within my rights to do so. Remember, you approached me. Well, I'm giving out free information, which again is, you know, a fair and free thing to do.
I just want to make sure you're
and he was the one that, you know, kind of raised his voice and stuff. But if he acts politely...
Police before?
No, never.
Have you not?
No.
What about you, Carl?
I'm not obliged to tell you that, and I don't think it really matters.
You're not?
Not really.
Would you like to turn that off just a moment for me, please, and leave both recording devices turned down.
First day of spring and rattle of machines, cutting and butchering the flesh of the land outside the window as she wakes up to a brand new day with dew of new dreams and the seasons she embraced, cause she lives in a country where everything goes, and it seems in this world it gets harder and harder to follow the lines in times of confusion, the illusion, the conclusion she makes every time. And she thinks how strange that even the birds stopped singing or moved away, cause usually they're the only ones who didn't know, didn't care what the hell is going on. And everyone she ever knew that died or disappeared and moved away, and she has to get used to the fact that from now on it's her, and everything goes, and nothing's for sure. And there's a fine line between weapons of mass destruction. You can use anything to distract or reconstruct if you know what she's doing. And there's a fine line between love and hate, and everybody wants to know why the light is still on at the neighbor's house at 2 o'clock in the morning. For all that she goes, they can all eat each other and strip down everybody until they know what everybody's doing, and there is nothing left.